What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, we have to talk about what is going on Married to Medicine with Quad and her king. Her king is looking like a court jester. The way he is playing around with her on national television is crazy. So we're going to get into the last episode of Married to Medicine, where King really exposed that he could take or leave a new baby. Quad is desperate to have a baby, but King already has a child. He has a daughter, and he can really take or leave having another child. So we're going to get into what is going on the show and what people are saying on social media, because it's bad. It's bad. If you missed the episode of the show, basically it is taking longer for them to fertilize the egg. Now, I'm not too familiar with the IVF process, but what it sounds like is that they're going to fertilize the egg outside of her body and then put it into her body. And it sounds like he was told that it would be like one and done, like it would only take one trip to Ghana, like it wouldn't take months and months and I don't know how many thousands of dollars. And it's not coming together as easily as he thought it would come together. And I think Quad sold him on that idea. This is my opinion, that Quad must have told him, or someone must have told him, that we're just going to do this and it's going to be done. And it's not working out that way. And now we're starting to see that he only really wants a baby with Quad if it's easy. Number one, he only wants a baby with Quad if it's easy, and it's not coming easily. And number two, it seems like he only wants a boy. Like, I don't know how he's going to act if they have a girl, because it seems like he only wants a boy. He literally said, I want a masculine child, which was something I hate to hear. I really feel like, when you're having a baby, it could go either way. So people really need to be open minded. And he did not sound open minded. It sounded like he's only willing to go down this road again, which is a long road for them if it's a boy. And so what he did on the episode basically was back up from the situation. Now, Quad is so desperate to have a child. I don't know if she realized how much he really pulled out last episode. But when he was like, "Oh, it's taking so much money, so much time," and she was like, "You know what? I'll pay for it." He really backed up out of the situation. He pulled out of the situation and he let it be known that either way it goes, he's happy. He's only trying to have a child for her, which I think happens more than people realize. I think a lot of times when people feel like their partner or their spouse is not involved in the child's like upbringing, like one person, like the mother might be doing everything for the child and not the father. I think a lot of times it's because the father feels like, well, it was the mother who wanted the baby. So that's your baby. And I feel like Quad is just walking right into it because she's desperate. And she would have been better off just going to that sperm bank and not having to deal with the legal drama of having a parent that's not involved in the child's life. That's my opinion, but we're going to get on social media and see what social media is saying. King keeps saying he's putting aside his needs for Quad's needs and how he has to support her. Are they not trying to have a baby together? No, and I feel like I would just shake Quad. If Quad was my friend, I would have to shake her like, girl, y'all are not having a baby together. He is doing you a favor because you seem so desperate to have a baby. But it is getting too hard. This favor he's trying to do for you that would benefit him if he had another child, it is getting too hard for him to do. So he's pulling out. Someone else said, King, 41 years old, telling Quad he wants a masculine child. Get this goofball off my TV. Is that Tokyo Tony? Someone else said, a lot can be deduced from King's language in that last scene with Quad. WTF is a masculine child. Who TF says stuff like that? It's very telling, and there's a word I want to use, but I'm going to hold it in right now because that pissed me right off. Yeah, basically, he just wants a boy. If he can get a boy because he already has a girl. They say this is King looking at Quad crying because he looks so lost. And we did see Quad was very emotional. But I will say this, as far as managing your emotions, I think it's so important to be able to manage your emotions. And one thing I can say, if you're a person trying to manage your emotions, imagine, like, let's say instead of crying in front of someone and thinking you're just showing emotion, picture yourself like giving them your emotions. Like, would you really give this person your tears? If this person is hurting you, would you really give them your tears? Think about it as something you're giving them, and it'll make you think twice about who you show your emotions to. Someone else said, I don't think it's a matter of if King cares about Quad or not, but I think King has gone as far as he can go. It's stressful, costly, and a lengthy process, and they're not even married. Quad needs to be for real. And I thought that as far as Quad needing to be for real, I thought that when she first decided to go to Ghana to do the IVF, because it seemed like a lot. Like, why you got to go all the way to Ghana? Like, it just seemed like a lot. It seemed like a lot. Someone else said, as somebody who had a traumatic experience in Ghana and had to deal with their healthcare system, I can tell you 100% Quad and King got scammed. Yeah, I don't know if she said how much money they're paying, but it seemed to be a lot. Someone else, Cunty. Cunty said, King, I'm noticing the sly remarks he makes towards Quad. Noticing. I think he's getting a kick out of them. To me, I just feel like I can tell when someone is getting a kick out of almost like controlling someone else's emotions. Like if I say this, it's going to annoy this person. If I say this is going to really get her upset. And then you can just see their face as they're watching the other person's emotions play out. That's kind of what I see with King. It just seems like a smirk. Like he has a smirk on his face when he says things that he knows Quad is not going to like. Someone else, 2L, said Quad should just call Ebony K. Williams. Yes, girl. Ebony was onto something. She should just call Ebony K. Williams to chat about her process because King is given he's not reliable nor on board with this. Just do it alone, Quad. King is given that he's only on board if it's easy. He's showing you where his boundary is. So if anything happens, Quad can't say he didn't tell her. But she wasn't trying to hear it. All she wanted to hear is, you'll still do it. Someone else said, King don't want no baby. Quad, wake up, girl. On that note, I'm going to go to bed. Because she does indeed need to wake up. I almost wish, y'all remember when Phaedra did that read, when Kenya was going to the sperm donor who we see now, she probably would have been better off going to the sperm donor, the sperm bank. But I almost wish she didn't do that read because I feel like it's a generation of women that could have learned. If we saw Kenya do the same thing Ebony K. Williams ended up doing, it could have influenced a generation of women to admit that they really just want a baby. Like the relationship is optional. I do think Quad is okay. If she ends up being a single mom and raising the child alone, I think she is okay with that. And so I feel like more women should admit if they really just do want the child, if they don't necessarily have to have the husband or the relationship, that they're okay without it. I think it's okay to admit that and just move that way. That way, legally, you don't have problems in the future. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. As always, thanks for watching. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlist and my podcast, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.